Hey y'all, Reese here at Set Apart Gardens. I'm literally midway into my juicing process, and I said, get out of your head, turn on the camera, talk to the folks, let them know what's going on. So listen, I'm gonna talk to you while I cut up my pineapple and juice my very first yellow watermelon. I've already taken out some of the seeds. So I can replant next year. Super excited about that. Anyway, so listen, we're gonna jump right back into this, okay? If you have not seen my fig preservation video, check it out. Again, Reese from Set Apart Gardens. So let me tell y'all what happened, right? No formalities, we're gonna jump in. So it's been really tough for me. I would say starting the last week of June, I just really, like, the heat and then the overwhelm of life really started to change up my routine of getting outside at least 3 to 4 times a week, right? And if you never seen any juicing videos by us, I'm using this Ninja. I'm not gonna go too deep into it. It's not sponsored yet. So anyway, but just pay attention. Let's talk about this. So, okay, boom. Last week of June, lot going on. We hosted 2 different family reunions. One on my side of the family, one on my husband's side of the family. All family, right? We have done that every year for a couple of years. It's literally the height of the summer. We love it, we enjoy it, it's a blessing, all the things. But one of the things, the drawbacks of that is, you know, it's really hard to keep up. I was keeping up, but then after everybody left, you know, things just got really hard. You know, I really started to get very discouraged because, you know, I'm checking on my garden, and every time I come out there, I'm seeing stuff dying, which we will take a look at that at some point, rather in another video or later in this video, depending on how things go, because this is spontaneous. I'm literally pushing through, right? So stuff is dying, and honestly, when it comes to pest pressure, I'm not saying it ain't nothing you can do. I'm just saying you are overdrive if you are, you know, out there every day putting solutions. I mean, you know, picking off bugs. And I mean, the only thing I think that probably would be easier for me this time around is trying to fortify the garden for rabbits. But like meticulously going out there trying to look for bugs, mentally I just couldn't get myself to do it. So anyway, that's depressing for me. I don't know how long you've been with me, but if you've been with me long enough, you know that 2 years ago, a rabbit infestation, I'm gonna call it. Man, it almost made me quit gardening. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. I'm not saying that this time it did that, but it did keep me from, I need to find a strainer. It did keep me from, you know, going outside. It kept me from going outside. So I've been thinking about going outside for like weeks. Now, have I been out there to get a couple of tomatoes and things like that? I've been going and looking for red. This is not right, but we're going out of town for like 4 days. So I was like, I'm not gonna leave it on there, but you know, getting stuff like this, getting tomatoes and putting them in a Ziploc bag to hopefully fill it up eventually for some tomato sauces, right? So anyway, I've been out there harvesting, right? I've been out there harvesting. I even put some cucumbers in the ground. But I haven't like been out there like I usually would. Like I would usually be out there trying to find something to do. You know, I did want to mulch. I did want to mulch, but I never got around to it. And again, that heat, I'm just like, bro, I know my plants would have benefited from the mulch. In fact, that might have helped with the pest pressure. Hold on. You can hear me, hopefully. So anyway, I was talking to my husband about it, and he was telling me, hey, get him for me, DJ. Put him in the back while I'm recording. He was telling me kind of just turn on the camera, be transparent, and see if that motivates you. And the camera alone has not motivated me, okay? The camera alone has not motivated me, but I'm gonna tell you what has motivated me. It's this yellow watermelon. I'm like, okay, you know, things are not perfect, but at least I got seeds. You know, that's like the worst case scenario. Worst case scenario, you get just enough harvest to replant and do better and get a bountiful harvest. It's better than nothing. This is like my second watermelon, so that is technically success, right? That's like 50% better than what I did last year. Can y'all even see? Yeah, you can. So anyway, this yellow watermelon got me outside today. I said, you know what? I'm gonna push through. I got so much to do. I'm out of the routine, so now I gotta be spontaneous until I can get it back in the routine. And so that's my advice to you. Like, if you are struggling right now, but you've been on the gardening kind of routine, rather you getting out there 2-3 times a week and you've been doing that, it's harder to get back started than it is to keep going. And I know it might feel contrary to what I'm saying, but trust me, I'm on the other end. I've been on this side of the spectrum so many times. Listen to what I'm saying and just keep going. You don't have to be out there long, but it's better to go out there a little, you know, some. You know, rather you be out there 15 minutes or whatever. I'm gonna save these seeds. Save as many seeds as I can. So anyway, I went out there today and it was even more damage, which I will show y'all. And then I'm also just like, I owe y'all, you know, hey babe, can you get him? I owe y'all the update. Baby, could you please get Eli? I know, can you get him and, you know, kind of push him back? I'm literally recording as we speak, my love. Okay, baby.
How much your brother?
Look, you see how we work. This is very raw. You know, we're not gonna cut all that out at all. Like, we're human beings. Plus, I don't want nobody to, it don't make no sense to have no YouTube channel and not show people how it's done. Like, look, I'm not, it's no shade to those people who are creating a channel where, you know, it's for entertainment, but I had already told y'all that, you know, we're led to do this for edutainment. Yes, it's gonna be entertaining, but it's really for educational purposes. Like, this is how you become self-sufficient from a 9 to 5. This is how you homeschool your children in 2025, you know, without following the regular curriculum. This is how you have a YouTube channel with 4 kids that you homeschool and a family that live together, work together, everything together all day. The only way we can show you is literally doing it. So anyway, I'm gonna finish up this watermelon. I'm going to literally take it outside because I'm gonna drink it now. I'm literally creating me something that's going to hydrate me while I go outside and tend to my garden. We thankfully will get like a little family getaway that is much needed. Had to be delayed, but at least we get it. And before I go, I want to try to do as much troubleshooting as I possibly can. And I need to plant the last of my summer seeds, which we will talk about that in a minute. Alright, we are out here. Here's the game plan. We are going to take a look at the state of the garden. I'm going to try to pull as many dead vines as I possibly can. That's enough. I'm going to fertilize everything, and then I'm going to drop seeds and water those in. That's the agenda. Ooh, that's the agenda for today. Just take a deep breath. We can do hard things. Especially with fresh yellow watermelon juice. I mean, yeah. All right, we're gonna start with the green stalk. Here you go. Sorry. Okay, so that is happening. That's happening. This, I don't know. Something is it's taken over. How key want to move this? I don't know what. Oh, this is my pineapple sage. I have not been pinching on it or nothing. This is a pepper plant that I don't know if it's gonna produce more, but it hasn't produced much. None of my pepper plants have. Burgundy green bean. Mind you, I have been out here a couple times a week to harvest. I just haven't been working out here. Like, I was supposed to fertilize at least a week ago. Nothing more than that. Here's an okra that I can get right now, which I'll get some scissors out. I just want to show y'all the state of it.
I ate a pizza man.
Okay. Here's where I was getting those tomatoes from. Look how overgrown this is. It's been raining. If it's not raining every day, it's been hot as hell. No in between. Hey, stop walking in between my garden, please. Can you go find something to do or go in the house, please? Go ahead. Go find something to do. I mean, you still see some greenage, right? Like, but look, something is eating this. Look at this tomato. It's trying. I might pinch some prune and start up, because I could just take this and pop this somewhere else and this will be a new tomato. I think I'm gonna do that. Yeah. I've got some okra that's still young, so still got some hope here. I'm actually gonna put a gang of green beans in this bed. Oh dang, dog, this is the biggest okra I ever seen. Obviously this is overdue. These are for seeds. My husband loves these, so I'm not even mad. Crap, I'm damaging the plant. Look what I just did. Oh my God. Anyway, I gotta fix that. Okay, so these cucumbers need a little love, but they're ready to. I had this like this so I gotta put it under, but you'll see. I planted this, look, I planted this with y'all a while ago and nothing came of it. I don't know what this is. I planted this bed out and nothing's come of it. Okay, look at all these rotten melons. Okay, just shoot, sticky bird, bug or whatever. Okay, so there's a rotten vine in here. Look at that. I kept coming outside and it was just like this, and I didn't know what to do. But I still have some green. So I'm just like, there are some vines that are still alive. Maybe my thought is maybe if I take the ones that's not alive, I don't know. This is the state of the squash. I have only gotten like 2 squash this season so far. Rotten. All this, look at that. It's crazy, bro. So there's some life, quite a bit of death. Nevertheless, there's some life. Okay, then we got this. Something is eating this, bro. Look at this. Eating the tops. I mean, it looked like a freaking rabbit. That's what it looked like. That's what rabbits do. I got a lot of tomatoes over here. So if I could catch whatever the hell it is, that's... I mean, when I tell you I literally had over like 12, 14 pepper plants and I only got a handful of peppers this season so far, I am pissed. Pissed. This has been hard for me to come and face, but I'm gonna be real. Okay, first off, I'm sorry. What the heck? I'm gonna be real. If it wasn't for y'all, I wouldn't be out here. So I'm so thankful for each and every one of you that watch my videos and hold me accountable. I don't know what to do first. So I'm just gonna do what I think I should do, which is get all this dead stuff up. Get all the dead stuff out. Then I'm going to harvest all my overgrown stuff. Overgrown, but good for seeds. Overgrown, but good for seeds. That's really great. I literally produce more seeds. I didn't have a lot of okra seeds, and those okra seeds are quite expensive to me. They're like $6 for like no more than 14 seeds. So I literally will have more than 14 burgundy okra seeds, and I can turn around and plant them, which is probably what I'm going to do, because I want to get a considerable amount of okra so that I don't have to grow okra next year. Anyway, I'm thinking out loud, so I'm going to do that. I'm going to fertilize with the fish emulsion. I actually have a really cool product that's coming that's sponsored, so I'll share that with y'all when we get back from our trip, that I'm going to use to try to bring the garden back to life. But let this be motivation that you can do hard things, even though things feel way overgrown, over your control, well over your control. All you have to do is get started and then go from there. That's my story, and I'm sticking to it. Let's get to work. Time lapse. if not for seeds, maybe this might be a small watermelon that we can eat if it's no worms or nothing. I don't see no holes. It's just connected to a dead vine. I will say, so far we haven't had a very sweet watermelon. Hey, y'all, pick up the stuff he dropped. I'll move that, Josh. Pick up the stuff he dropped, please. So, yeah.
Hey, I got that first.
This goes to show you kind of, I don't know what's wrong with my stand. I'm sorry, y'all. Keep getting stuck.
I tried to.
Y'all, please don't fight. All right, so this is one of the issues that I'm seeing. If you have experienced this and you know what the heck this is, let me know. I don't know what the heck this is. Look like a vine. Look, it's a hole in there. It's probably some kind of vine borer. I don't know if ants can do damage like that, but I said that I was gonna see. Look, it's another one that's connected to. Might as well harvest, which that's actually bigger than what I've been having. So okay, so I don't want to leave that. Okay. Oh, give me hope. Y'all, bless this watermelon to grow to full maturity. I want a big fat watermelon. I really, really, really do. Gotta pray over it. Even though it feels like it's a dead situation. Alright, I'm gonna sit y'all down. Okay, so I don't know if it looked like it to you, but I cleaned up I didn't even count. It didn't do me no good to count. I'm still walking through. This takes a few walkthroughs, but I got a lot of the dead vines that were rooted in the ground, like they were dead in the ground. I harvested. Here goes some okra that I harvested. Some of them are decent size. The ones that are decent size, I'm going to put in a Ziploc bag and then just collect them until I get enough of them to process them, and then I'll go from there. I don't know if I'm gonna blanch them first or what. I've never preserved okra. We've all only just grew them and ate them fresh. But all of the watermelons that I did save that weren't already broken into or visibly soft, they're about this size. What I noticed, again, some of this is just debris from, you know, because they get intertwined. So I'm just kind of looking and I'm like, okay, is it dead? This one is not dead. You see the green, even though this is damaged for sure. I'm just walking through. So there's still some debris, and some of it, as you can see, is like, look, here's the example of a dead vine. I'm pulling it up, and then this is just the aftermath that I'm not going to focus on trying to get up right now because I'm trying to do a bunch of stuff. But I want to show you this cantaloupe that's broken into, look like damaged, but I'm gonna just leave it on the vine because this vine is not bad. I'm gonna come through here, see, The root of the vine is not bad, but I need to prune where I see like it's dead. So that's what I'm doing. I'm going through. It's not easy to do. So that's happening. My husband gonna cut this back when we get back, but we just got super just like busy. High key want to go ahead and process these so that I can send a signal to my plant that hey, you can grow as much as you like. Seeing a lot of this type of damage. What I'm gonna do is I see something that got to this. I don't know if you can see it, me sniffing it, but I'm gonna snip it. Come here, and then plant it again. Am I gonna plant it where I had to snip it? No. Maybe I'll plant it in here. I'll show you. And then I'm gonna prune it to the nubs. I kind of messed it up. Shoot. That's okay. I know what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna just prune it some more. I have done this. I learned this from Lead Farmer 73. And I got some tomatoes that way. It said plant it deep. So I did that. I'm about to see if I can try to train these these cucumbers. Sorry for my tush being in the way. Oh, hold on. Okay. Kind of lay these over here. I lost one of my okras doing this. So hopefully I find it. I had dropped it. Kind of come through and see if I can. Some of these are dead, but I'm gonna come through here and fertilize these because these not doing bad. I want to kind of throw them over here so that they are trained to grow this way, because that was the vision. Look, I see that this is, well, is this a doggone sweet potato? It looks like it is. Man, I don't need this. Okay, so I'm gonna come and fertilize. Okay, so now it's time to kind of fertilize, and as I fertilize, I find new vines. I have this, and I'm gonna hit it with some, I'm gonna mix these two in my water over here and see what Hail Mary we can get. Okay, don't mess with it no more. Thank you. So, ooh, put a little bit in here. And then, same thing here. Some people measure. I certainly do not. Then fill it up, and then I'm gonna go through each hole. For instance, feed me. I have to water this hole here like that. I'm gonna go through each and every hole like that, but I'm gonna do something else. I'm just showing you because it's about to be a time lapse. I'm gonna turn this off so it don't overflow. I got an idea. I don't know if it's gonna work, but it kills two birds with one stone, and I'll share it with you. So I had already picked out some seeds. Here, hold on. Sorry y'all for the camera angles on this video. Anyway, I'm sorry. Anyway, I had already picked out some seeds that I wanted to start. Zucchini, black zucchini, which I already started, but again, I haven't got much of a harvest. Summer squash, winter squash. I'm gonna plant this over there by the tomatoes. Cherokee wax, green bean. Shout out to Mama Rhoda, my sponsor for these seeds. Cherokee wax, garden bean, two packs. Emerald okra, this regular bush bean. I'm literally gonna do so many beans over there. I was like, why didn't I do beans over there? I'm gonna do beans. I'm gonna show you what I'm talking about. And then this is a purple top turnip. This is from Homestead Heart butternut squash. I'm gonna put my squashes where the ground cover is. Wherever there's a available hole, I'm gonna put my squashes where the ground cover is. I also got a lima bean. I might not plant the purple top today, but I'm gonna plant the okra, the green beans, and the squashes. And as I go through these and fertilize each hole, if I see a vacant hole or if there's a hole where I need to pull it, I'm gonna go ahead and direct seed. I got sweet dumpling squash, buttercup, Burgess, all kinds of stuff. But I'm gonna just arm myself with the different squash seeds so I'll have them, and my popsicle sticks and my marker. And then when I get to doing the other bed, that's when I will come pick up those green beans and okras, and I'll show you what bed I'm talking about before I get started, just so you know what I'm doing. I got maybe orange watermelon. I planted these again. I haven't cracked open nothing but 2 of them, so look, we'll hope for the best. But this is where I'm gonna blast these green beans. I'm gonna do green beans all around here, which here's another tomato that didn't make it. I'm glad I planted them like this. I was like, oh, this is gonna be too much. Well, some of them didn't make it. Survival of the fittest. Put this leaf gently, put this leaf under there. I may come back and trellis these, I may not. Like trellising, look, I had like 3 cucumbers here and only 1 made it. Yep, I'm gonna put so many green beans. I'm probably gonna do trench of green beans here, a trench of green beans there, same on the same here, 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 and here, and on the outer skirt, so that they can cover this. The chicken was over there eating the oh, I'm gonna put some fertilizer in here. The chicken was over there eating the watermelons that I bust open. Oh yeah. And then here's another place. Oh look, look, look. Look, look, you see? My bad. I'm gonna pick those up before you get yourself in some trouble. You see her? You see her? You see her? Look at her, she trying to get it. All is not lost. I need to, oh, there she go. That's who I was talking about. Yeah, so anyway, I'm going to probably pop a couple green beans in between my cucumbers, and then I'm definitely going to do a trench of green beans over here. I'm gonna do some okra over there in that bed. And so that's what you about to see me doing, because I'm about to time lapse the rest of this video until I come back and we can talk about, look, that's my, it's time to put the kids up to bed, but we off schedule, and that's what happens, and that's okay, because It's to schedule or save all this hard work. And I feel so good that I pushed past. Sorry, hold on. I feel so good that I pushed past. So anyway, let's get to work. Enough yapping. I had to plan that out with y'all first though. Okay. Luna trying to catch her another bird.
Yeah, give it back. Come here.
They always act up when the camera rolling. Trenches built, got holes even for squash. Let's see what we can do. Let's see. Got that baby together. I'm gonna do an okra bean pattern in these trenches. Okra bean till I run out. The seeds look very much different, so I'm able to see what I'm doing. I'm doing 2 seeds per hole or per spot, because again, it's a trench. If I wasn't tight for time, I would bring y'all in, but I'll let you see how it looks. You gotta look real close, but I already closed up that trench, that side of the trench. And then I'm gonna come in with my fertilizer water. And I feel so much better, okay, at this point, because I am being hard-headed and I wanna show y'all what I'm doing. My pattern, lightly cover it. Lightly cover it. Water it in. I'm gonna do the rest like that for my trenches. Go get some more beans real quick. I'm gonna mix match with the karaoke wax and the tenderette. Ooh. Black and a white bean. Just come around and just spread the love. See how I'm doing it. God on my life, because it's a spy cam, an 8-year-old, and a pack and play. That's what we got. Ain't got no babysitters. That's what we got. Oh, and my cell phone, because I have them FaceTime me and let them hang out in my pocket while I listen to crying and whining, but at least I know what's going on. Y'all remember when y'all mamas used to leave y'all in the house, but she was working? She was working somewhere else, and she dared you to open that door for somebody. I'm right here, so I ain't gotta worry about that. You get my drift. Okay. Said I was gonna try these llamas, so I am. I have some potatoes too that I don't know if I'll be able to plant, but they sprouted, and I was gonna randomly just put them somewhere so that they don't go rotten. Okay, I think I did this, but I'd rather be safe than sorry. Okay. So far, I done did like 8 packs of seeds. And then I said, okay, I got a few openings here where whatever this critter is that's killing my squash, I mean, not my squash, but my peppers. So I said, why not use this opportunity to plant some squash? So if my peppers don't do well, I have some squash coming right beside it that I can drape over this edge. Butternut squash here. See what else I got, because I had another straight neck. Okay, I'm gonna do straight neck in these 2 mounds. So I got a black beauty, 2 butternut squash, and then I'm gonna do, oh, I got 1 straight neck, 1 buttercup. Black beauty, butternut. Let me label my butternut. I'm gonna put butternut in between. So I put that pen. Butternut, squash. Oh, I'm so hot. Straight neck, buttercup. I'd rather do the buttercup because I think that's that yellow pretty one. And then I'm gonna do 1 straight neck. I'm doing 2 seeds per mound. I mean per hole. And this one is 3 seeds. And that's that buttercup. Butter cup, and I'll let it split the difference in between, and then I'm gonna do a straight neck over here. Butternut, a straight neck here. Do a straight neck, and even though I got straight neck, I did 1 seed, 1 straight neck seed. I need to do 1 more. That might be where I put my potatoes at over there by those potatoes. Label that straight neck. And then I got sweat dripping from my hat. Water it in, water it in, water it in. got my hose on, so I will go back. I'm going to put these in here so I can document on my phone when I get in the house roughly what I planted today, and then I can look at when it's supposed to come up. Some of these are between 45 day, y'all know what I'm saying. Y'all gotta bear with me a little bit, I'm tired. 45 day termination or whatever. It's not germination though, it's for them to sprout and actually start bearing fruit, whatever that time frame is called. Then I got these sprouted potatoes that I'm about to get, that I brought out here. Trying to do this with one hand, excuse the hard breathing. All right. I mean, this looks so much better. Like getting all that dead fruit. This is the trench. See what happens. I need to plant them so they don't go bad. I want to plant them deep. I don't know if that's gonna do anything, but it's better to try than I'm not gonna eat them. So figure get out here and cover them. I didn't chip these, I just let these kind of grow out. Not gonna do them too close together. Give them some room to kind of do what they want to do. I did plant some stuff over here that the rain wiped away the labels, but after summer I plan on covering this up, so might as well do something with this. Almost. Okay. All right, y'all. Listen, everything that I just did, I was almost certain that I could absolutely not do. In the time constraints, with the energy that I did not have, but the Holy Spirit of Yeshua the Christ really came through. Hallelujah. I hope this encourages you to finish what you started or get started. It's not too late to plant okra, green beans. You can start your collards now, depending on what zone you in. You can start some of your greens. If you want 7A or something like that, then let's wait 2 weeks from now. And when I say now, I'm speaking, today's July 31st, which is why I just had a push to get this stuff done. Cucumbers, you probably still can do. You could definitely do some potatoes and stuff like that. Okay, so get started, get growing. Remember, if you get them the power to feed you, you get them the power to starve you. I'm gonna see y'all later.
Bombs over Baghdad really ain't that bad. Little wiretap, yes, yes. Little dodge in the IRS. Little haven from the taxman.